back to the Culture Friend YouTube channel. My name is Garrett, and today I'm bringing you a review/thoughts video for the Mandalorian Season 2 premiere entitled The Marshal. Now, this is maybe the best second season intro, first episode or whatever, I have ever seen. This is spectacular, especially in the cinematography department. This is filmed to perfection. Maybe one or two shots don't work, and they're brief little cut away to something, and I think those don't work. But on the whole, the cinematography, the digital effects, the editing, the set design, the world they're building, incredible! I had so much fun watching this episode. It was such a good time. I am loving the 54-minute runtime this episode has. What season 1 was missing is longer runtime for the episodes. I know you have to allocate your budget. Disney was only giving you a certain amount, so you can't make super long episodes. Now they've shown that they can do things well. They can make a second season, longer episode. They have a bigger budget. They can give you giant sand dragons, which I'll get onto a bit. And it looks amazing. So spending more time following The Mandalorian and in the world of Star Wars is better for everyone involved. And this episode didn't feel like it was too long. It was well paced once you got into your third act, finale and everything. Oh boy, that was amazing. 20 minutes of just insanity. Maybe not 20 minutes, maybe 10 to 15. Still insane stuff I was seeing. I forget if season 1 did this, but when the third act finale was happening, you had a frame change from your cinematic, where you have the black bars above and below, and it changes to a wide screen, where you have your full length of screen to show everything. And I was just, my mouth was agape. I didn't really write anything down during that finale. And I'm just so amazed at what's happening on screen, so enthralled. The action was incredible, and that tone shift of knowing, hey, this is just a regular episode, and then the frame changes to know you're really in the shit. Oh boy, amazing. Can we talk about the funniest thing I've seen on a screen this entire year? So in the beginning of the episode, the Mandalorian goes to see Jon Leguizamo, who is a Cyclops alien on some gritty planet, back alley, underground fighting thing. In the end of the conversation that they two have, Jon Leguizamo ends up having his goons pull guns on the Mandalorian. And so the Mandalorian clicks his, wrist thingy that has where his, little missiles are. And the moment he does that and the, lights up, the child, or Baby Yoda as the public calls him, but I'm going to refer to him as the child because that's what the creator, director, and writer of this episode, Jon Favreau, says. He's the child. He's not Baby Yoda in the sense that he's Yoda's baby or a baby of Yoda. You know what I mean. So the child sees that he does this, and he instantly presses the button on his own pod, and it closes. I was screaming in laughter. That shit was so funny to me. It's just brilliant. So good comedically. However, I think going back to Tatooine, this is just to cover up the mistake that episode 5 was of The Mandalorian. That was season 1's worst episode. Truly, I think it was a bad episode of television. So to see them come back to Tatooine, which we've already been to, it was weird for me. I didn't quite enjoy it as much as I should have. I think there are other planets we could better explore. The only reason we're back at Tatooine is because Boba Fett is here. Which, on the topic of Boba Fett, there was all this talk before the season that Boba Fett was going to be joining this show. You know, he's in Mandalorian armor and wear and whatnot, so makes sense. Not the fact that he is a Mandalorian. His father was. Jango, I think, was a Mandalorian, and if anything, he's a bounty hunter, and our Mandalorian is a bounty hunter as well. And what this episode does is it toys at us. such a great way. You have this introduction of a character, the Marshal, and he's wearing Boba Fett's armor. So, as an audience member knowing, hey, Boba Fett's supposed to show up in this show, that's Boba Fett. And it's not. It's just Timothy Olyphant wearing his armor. So brilliant, so funny. It just defied every expectation. And at the end of the episode, there you get your Boba Fett. He is there. He survived the Sarlacc pit. Don't know how, but he did. They better show that to us, because I want to see a Sarlacc in, like, good digital effects and everything. Not to say that it wasn't good in Return of the Jedi, just that, you know, I want to see what they can do with it now. I'm definitely going to keep watching this season of The Mandalorian. It is so good already. I can't wait to see what they do with Boba Fett, where Ahsoka Tano is going to come into the show, the lore about The Mandalorian, and the child. I want to know more about him and Yoda's species. I like the character of Cobb Vanth, who is the Marshal. I would like to see him come back into the show at some point. This episode was totally just Tremors, and that's the joke I'm sure everyone made. I got it pretty much just, I mean, I put it in my notes that it's Tremors, LOL, and then it eats a mule creature. And the shot of the creature, or dragon, as they call it, like a sand dragon, it coming out of the mountain, so fucking amazing. But that's just my brief thoughts on The Mandalorian Season 2 premiere. This is very late. I'm very sorry about that. We have another episode coming out tomorrow. It just took me forever to make this video because of, you know, an election was happening, and I wanted my Hocus Pocus review to be like the front and center of the channel for a couple days, so just be patient. I think I'm gonna come out with a video tomorrow for episode 2. If not, it will come out soon. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, give a like. What did you think about The Mandalorian Season 2 premiere? Let me know in the comments down below. If you want to see more of these videos, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye! I love the fact that they had Season 1 of The Mandalorian, which as a whole was very good, sandwich the shitty Rise of Skywalker. And the first episode of Season 2 has really given me my love of Star Wars back, because Jon Favreau directed and wrote an amazing episode of television. This singular episode is going to win all of the Emmys again for them in the production department.